So Hyderabad is very far from sea, right? Still, you guys have tsunami alert?
No. That's good. Actually, Vizag has a tsunami alert. Okay. Due
Okay.
to that impact, entire Telangana also, getting rains complete. We are affecting
Oh,
the rains. We see from morning onwards, it's a continuous rain. Even there's nothing we need. I mean, we can go out.
oh. Tsunami.
Yeah.
Why? Any earthquake happened close by? Tsunami, I
Yeah, I
think.
mean that's what people like saying. Not an earthquake, like it's a completely tsunami. Alert has been initiated from the government itself. They have deployed like huge number of NDR of military over there.
Hmm. My God, so many things are happening. Hmm.
Mm. Yep. Okay, so let's get
Okay.
started.
Yeah.
What is this? Okay, go ahead. So yesterday we have discussed some just to like recap. Yesterday
Yeah.
we have discussed a few things. The thing is that we have discussed about tenant, and we have discussed about tenant and
Subscription,
subscription, and we have
resource
resource
management.
and the resource, right? And
Yeah.
other than that, hub and spoke we discussed. Okay.
Hub yes.
Yeah. And we discussed like couple of other things like deployment models also. I mean like high level
Yeah.
deployment models in
Yeah.
Azure. Okay. So now let's discuss about complete services in Azure.
Hmm.
What we are going to see. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
It's like a Azure services overview
Hmm.
today. Azure services overview.
Okay.
First thing, even if it's AWS or Azure or GCP, it doesn't matter. The thing you need to understand is IAM. What is exactly IAM means? Identity Access
Management.
Management.
Hmm.
Okay, this is very important, and this should be it adds you a good weightage usually. Okay,
Okay. Okay.
because identity management as a DevOps unit, you need to understand what kind of permissions will be provided to development team, what kind
Hmm.
of permissions provided to QA team, and same thing for DevOps or operations,
Mm-hmm.
and it's very high level teams. Okay, usually, so it's not something DevOps and developer will get same access. Okay,
Hmm.
it's completely a role based access control will be adapted. Okay, across Azure, across
Yeah.
your project.
Yeah.
And the thing is that when it comes to IAM, see, one thing IAM, when you implement IAM, the thing is that it should go individual permissions or group level permissions.
Okay.
Example, now I'll be creating one server in Azure. Let's think, example, I'm creating one server in Azure.
Okay.
Now there is two people recently onboarded.
Okay.
People names are like A and B. Now, A will be working on this server. So I give this access. Okay.
Through peering, huh?
And B not peering. It's access. I just give access to
Okay.
him.
Okay. That's fine. Okay.
Just give access to the server. Okay.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
So I just give access to the server to only A, not B, because
Hmm.
A needs access and A has some work there. Okay. He
Okay.
wants access.
Okay.
So B is nothing. B is something, assigned for different task. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now, even though A wants access, what you need to do, right? You need to create a group first.
Hmm.
Okay. Best practice, you need to create a group.
Hmm.
The group name should be like something, it depends upon, like example, if you're creating a DevOps group, you should create a group and you should add that particular A person to the group. Okay. What
Okay.
happens in future,
Hmm.
C joins. C joins the company.
Mm-hmm.
Now B doesn't want access to the server, but C wants to access the server. Okay.
Hmm.
C wants to access this server.
Hmm.
Then instead of adding C separate, you just need to add, instead of instead of giving access to C, you won't be giving access to C again. What you'll do, you will just add C to
The
this
group,
group.
DevOps group. Yeah.
Exactly, this group.
Hmm.
What happens, right? If you add C to this group, automatically what are the permission you have, what are the permission A have, right? That
Hmm.
C will be getting.
Hmm. Yeah,
You got
understood.
it?
Yes, yes.
Now you can get a question. Hey Dinesh, in that case, see, groups are like it doesn't work all the time again because let me explain you. So in DevOps group, there are A, C, and D. One more person D joins, and D also want to access for this server.
Hmm.
Okay.
Hmm.
Now A, D, C are part of this group, Sushil. Okay.
Okay.
Now what happens, right? Sometimes there's a case we
Hmm.
need to give individual access also.
Hmm.
Okay. When I say individual access, now A, D, C joins. Okay. Let's think, not for the only server. Actually, groups are meant for complete resources.
Hmm.
I think you're not clear, right? You have some confusion here, right? If I'm correct.
Groups are, yeah, we have resource groups that I know. Right?
No, no, no. See, I don't have any issue to explain one more time. Okay.
Okay.
And so let me clear you out. There's a group of people, like there are five people. A, B, C, D, E. Okay. Five
Okay.
people are onboard to company. Okay. Now we have like one resource here, and we have one more resource here.
Hmm.
We have one more resource here.
Hmm.
The first box is for server. Okay.
Hmm. Hmm.
The first box is for server.
Okay.
And the second box is for database. Database,
Yeah.
right?
Hmm.
The third box is for you can say keyword. Keyword.
Okay.
Keyword, database, server. Those three are different resources.
Hmm.
Am I right?
Yes,
Okay.
correct.
Now A, B, C, D wants all the access. Means A, B, C, D. These five people are working on this server. These five people want server access,
Mhm.
DB access, keyword access. So
Right.
what you did, you just
Create
created
a
a group
group and
group
assign.
called
Yeah.
DevOps. Okay,
Yeah.
example DevOps.
Hmm.
Now you just what you did is you just
Hmm.
added
Hmm.
these five people to
Hmm.
here. Okay,
Yeah.
and you give all the permissions. Let's say
Right.
you give all the permissions to this group.
Hmm.
Automatically, what happens, right? When you give the permissions, all these people will can able to access. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Now one more person called F joins a company. Okay.
Hmm. Yeah.
F joins a company.
Mm-hmm.
So F also want access to all the server DB
Hmm.
keyword. So what you do? You just you
Add to
add F.
the,
You
yeah.
just add to the group. Okay.
Yeah. DevOps group. Yeah.
So
Hmm.
what? Yeah, DevOps group. So what
Hmm.
happens? EF will be getting all the permissions to
Hmm.
server DB activate. Okay.
Hmm. Hmm.
Now let's take a scenario.
Hmm.
G is coming. G is onboarded. One more person. G is onboarded.
Hmm. Hmm.
That G wants access to only one database. She's a
Okay.
DB team. Since she's a DB team, she
Hmm.
wants access to only database, not like server
Hmm.
keyword.
Hmm.
Now tell me, were you adding to DevOps group or you will be providing individual access? Tell me.
I'll put a new access, like maybe create a new group just for database resource, and I'll create a new group and I'll assign G to that person.
So in future, if someone wants only for database, you will be adding there, right?
Yes. Yes.
Perfect. Exactly. That's what I'm just trying to explain you. So you
Okay.
just need to create a separate group, and
Hmm.
you'll be adding G to her. Okay.
Yeah.
And in future, if
Hmm.
H joins as a DB administrator, then
Hmm.
you can have a separate group for you just you need to add where G is part of. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Understood.
Like that, the permission should be maximum. You need to try a group level permissions,
Hmm.
and individual permissions are also completely accepted.
Yeah.
But only thing, the permissions are completely resource level permissions here.
Hmm.
Resource level means, example, G is onboarded. G
Yeah.
wants database permissions.
Yeah.
You think that, okay, who will create a group? Let's add G in the group. No, that is not at all right. You need to create a group because G person is meant for DB. She wants DB access.
Yeah.
Okay, giving server access and keyword access, nothing, it doesn't make any sense. Okay, for
Mm.
that reason, we need to create a group only. That is the only right, that's the only right process. Okay,
That is the right practice, is it? Like,
best
that's how.
practice,
Yeah.
best
Okay.
IAM implement practice.
Okay.
Usually, permission should be very hardened and tightened,
Mm. Mm.
very hardened and tightened. So
Okay.
when I say the more you tight, the more you do hard, right?
Mhm.
The
Yeah.
more it is
Okay.
because if she's a DB team, if something she's doing on server level, if she's delete some data, that will
Yeah.
be a huge impact, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
See, the thing is that A, B, C, D, E, the five members, if C removes something from data, right, you won't be getting any issue because they want access. They
Correct.
want access. Maybe eventually they did something wrong, but still, they will not blaming you as a IAM administrator. But the thing is that if you are giving wrong permission to the wrong person, something like that, if
Mm.
something goes wrong from him, people will be blaming, the permission who gave permission.
Mm. Right.
People come to you, hey, this person doesn't need access to that particular resource, and how you add to the group first. So they'll be asking this question as part of RC. Also, you need to provide the report.
Sorry, RC. What is RC?
Yeah, I mean, RC is like a high level word I just used. Okay, I mean,
Okay.
like root cause analysis, something like
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
they'll be asking this also. To be honest, I mean, because
Okay.
I just
Mm.
submitted last week also my RCA, so I did some wrong permissions to one of the intern guy.
Okay.
See, he screwed up complete cluster. Okay,
Oh my God.
so there is not like an RCA. I just provided like high level justification why I gave
Mm.
access to it.
Okay. Okay. He was added to the
Okay,
wrong group, is it? Okay.
exactly. So I just added him the wrong group. That's it,
Mm.
and he got all the access. People who are part of it. I mean,
Mm. Okay.
we
And
got that.
again, each group will have its own permissions, right? Like read, write access or only read access, right?
Exactly. While creating group, you can restrict. You can restrict to. You can have read access, write access, or execute access. You can have all the access. That can be
Like
yes.
subdivisions under that group, right? Okay.
Exactly correct.
Okay.
You can do it. That's called usually DB also.
Mm.
Now, how you need to implement DB, right? Okay,
Mm.
when you create a database in Azure,
Mm.
Azure won't create any users. Azure will give you only one user called global logon user. Okay,
Okay.
and password.
Mm.
So when I say global logon means administrator,
Okay.
admin user.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm.
So do you think like using admin user is the best practice?
No.
Exactly. That's where question. The question comes. See, this is not a QA. This is not a DevOps. This is not development. This is like general DB.
Mm.
When it comes to DB, it's almost like we have the complete data out there. Okay.
Yeah.
So best practice. How you see? Recently, we have implemented very very best practice. Okay, which
Okay.
is like we have implemented Microsoft Entra. Microsoft. I'll show you how we implement it also. I'll show you
Mm.
like complete. So
Mm.
there are like three ways.
Mm.
Three ways to log into a DB. One is like if you set up SQL DB. Okay.
Mm.
Example, I have deployed a PostgreSQL DB. Okay.
Okay.
So we have a way called using PostgreSQL username and password. Okay.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
And we have like Microsoft Entra, and we have called both Entra, both Entra and Microsoft together.
So these are
Okay.
the login methods for database, right?
Exactly. Logging methods. Correct.
Okay.
So when you create a database in Azure, as I mentioned, Azure will give you only admin user and password.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now you need to understand that once you log with admin user and password, as a DevOps team, our responsibility is to create a users first. Okay.
Mm. Yeah.
And we need to create a write user, and we need to create a read user, we need to create an execute user. Okay. And
Mm.
for write user, you need to add the right, I mean, people who wants access to write kind of thing, you need to add those people. People who wants access to read to the database, you need to add those kind of people.
Mm.
So it's all about you need to create different type of users basically.
Right.
Okay.
Mm.
And you need to different types of users, and you need to add the permissions of like that. So
Right.
usually if developers are there, certain developers need access to complete DB of like editable access also. Okay.
Mm.
For them, it's like you need to provide like those permissions.
Okay.
For people, who wants own example, there are people join as a freshers and interns. Okay,
Hmm.
what kind of access you provide? You just
Only
provide
read.
own.
Read access. Hmm.
Exactly. They will be using a user.
Hmm.
That user has only the read permission.
Right.
So they can only view the data.
Correct.
Not like, they can't like write, append, write or something like that. That's how, how you secure DB.
Hmm.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, going forward, we'll discuss like everything like, that's what like, people will show you how to create a DB, to be honest.
Okay.
But here in the scenes, you need to understand how to create a secure DB, how
Right.
to implement security practices. That's what only you need to know.
Yes.
Okay. So don't worry on this social. Okay. I'll show everything creation to deployment and the configuring and the, something if we, whatever the best practice that we have implemented from last 2 years, I'll be showing it to you. Okay.
Sure, bro. Sure. Sure. Yeah.
Because recently we have SOC certified and ISO certified. So for that reason, we did a lot of best practices according to
Okay.
Microsoft standards.
Oh, awesome. Awesome. Okay.
Okay.
Super. Yeah. I just follow you blindly. I trust you. I just follow you blindly.
No, it's not like that. See, it's something, if I give you the valuable, see, it's a open market, okay? It's an open book. This is not something like a hidden content, okay? You, what are the content I teach, right? If you search like in GPT or if you search as a web, hey, how to create a, secure DB,
Hmm.
that will be giving you steps. You can compare, that steps and the way, I teach, it will be same steps only.
Hmm. Hmm.
Trust me. Only thing, few mechanisms and few authentication methods I'll be showing on top of that additional.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Sure.
So yeah, so this is just I have shown you
Oh,
as part
we
of
didn't
security.
record this session, right? Did you record?
Oh my god. I think
That's okay. You can record now and just
it's recording. It's
highlight.
recording.
Yeah. You can just
It's
highlight.
recording. I'm sorry, recording. No
Oh, it's
worries.
already recording?
Yeah,
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Okay.
the call is recorded. Clear says. Don't
Okay.
worry about that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So let's walk you through today. All services, right? We thought, yeah.
Hmm.
One is IAM. I
Yeah.
already explained. Okay.
Correct. Hmm.
And one is database also. I explained this to you.
Yeah. Yeah.
And one is server. It's like a VM, just like a virtual machine. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Where you can host your application, where you can put your files, folders, all those things. It's like a laptop. It's like a server. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
That will be getting. And one more service called storage account. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think like you are aware of storage account. Okay. Let me explain you what exactly is storage account. Okay. Now,
Okay.
why storage account? Now when you click on Zomato, okay,
Hmm.
you just click on the Zomato button. Okay.
Okay.
What happens, social, the Zomato webpage, the Zomato homepage will be getting, right?
Correct.
Okay. As a user, you just, click on pizza, okay, and you
Hmm.
just click on this dish or, any kind of item, and you have
Yes.
added cart, you did payment, okay.
Yes.
Now tell me where these payment details and you have adding a card to the item, there will be completely a order summary and complete backend, behind the scenes, you're adding a item to the cart
Mm-hmm.
and then, you are purchasing that item. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All these details you can see after 1 year also. When even, open Swiggy and there's the option to see the past order, right?
Correct. Correct.
So tell me like where all these orders getting going?
To the database.
Hmm.
To
People will
the
think
sorry.
database. People will think database only. Yeah.
Some API endpoints. It'll hit the API endpoints. It'll go to the database. Storage. Of course,
No,
storage.
that's different. A user hits the endpoint, the request that database token authentication is completely different. Okay.
Okay.
My question is the user's history, the user's information. See,
Hmm.
the user information is different again. Here, you need to understand two things.
Hmm.
User login history is different, user payment history is different, user, purchasing history is different. Am I right or
Correct.
wrong?
Yeah. You're right.
So
Hmm.
So when a person ordered like a dish, it's not like a sensitive data, but showcasing his card details, showcasing his something, a personal information, it's a sensitive data, right? So
Correct.
now Okay, you mentioned that the details are getting into database, right?
Right.
So also just want to understand here there are many pictures are coming, Domino's, um, burger, all pictures are coming. And
Yeah.
is this something like it remains same or does it keep changing?
You mean the image, like what you see is going to remain standard or keep changing? That's your question?
Yep, yep, yep.
Yeah, it will keep changing.
Exactly. If any event is there, like tomorrow, let's say Diwali, the complete whole Zomato application will be like, keep changing, right? So,
Yes.
can you tell me like where these images are coming from?
From the like from the restaurants, from the hotel people, like they have their own portal to upload all the
That's
images.
that,
Like
that's fine, but usually from hotels it will not come, right? Or maybe there's a point that hotel needs to send the images to Swiggy, but
correct.
eventually it comes from Swiggy application, na? It comes from Zomato application, na?
Yes, yes, it comes from Zomato application. So you're asking from where in Zomato it's coming from, is it?
Yes.
Uh,
No, not from where Zomato. See, when you open Zomato, all the pictures will be getting right. So where
correct.
these pictures will be getting from? Getting from Zomato application, only, na?
Yes,
So
yes. Hmm.
all the images are getting stored in the storage account.
Yes, yes.
These
Okay.
images, sometimes you see the videos also. There's a video, 10 seconds video or diff images,
Yeah, yeah.
you see like a lot of things. That videos and images comes from the storage account only.
Okay, okay. Yeah, yeah. Got it.
Okay.
Hmm.
This is search for IAM, DB, virtual machine, storage account, and in key vault.
Hmm.
Okay, key vault is used for securing the
Passwords.
application
Yes.
information as well. Example, when you create a DB,
Hmm.
what it will give you one username and password, right?
Right.
So you can secure the username and password. You can encrypt username and password in the key vault actually.
Hmm. Hmm.
Keyword will be useful for many ways. I'll be showing you, but I just want to mention what kind of services we are going to cover in
The
Azure. That's it.
storage account is more for storing the files and mostly
Exactly.
files. Okay.
Static files, yeah, static files and some, tables, queues,
Yeah.
blobs, kind of. Okay.
Okay. Hmm.
Key vault. And we are covering like Azure Load Balancer. And we'll be covering one more called API Management Service. And there will be service called Kafka. Have you ever heard of Kafka?
Yeah,
So
messaging services. Yeah.
here we have got service bus.
Hmm. Okay.
Okay. The naming convention is different, but it also acts as a Kafka behind the scenes. Okay.
Load
And
balancer, that's what Kubernetes does, right? So we still have a separate.
that is called Azure Kubernetes Service, AKS. This is different completely. As
Okay.
service bus is different, Kubernetes service is different.
Okay.
And we'll be covering Azure Kubernetes Service, which is a Kubernetes platform hosted our microservices. And we'll be covering Azure Container Registry. And we'll be covering
That is the
application.
Docker, right? Azure Container.
Sorry?
Is that the
Yeah,
Docker?
yeah. Docker images there.
Okay.
Yes. Application gateway. And we'll be covering one more service called Redis Cache. And we'll be covering one more service like VPNs, subnet, VNet. They're like networking topics. Okay, don't need
Mhm.
to worry. I'll be covering. And yeah, Redis Cache. That's pretty much. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, there'll
Okay.
be like overall 13 to 15 services. We're
Mm.
going to Azure.
Okay. Okay.
You just do some research what I mentioned today.
Yeah.
Apart from that, if you see something like which needs to be included as part of DevOps, you can come up with that. I don't have any issue. But these services are like primary services which is used for complete. We are working for 10 projects, right? For 10 projects we are using only these services. I mean, these are like enough services any organization will do.
Mm.
Like common, like sorry, one more service called app service. I just forgot.
Okay.
I just mentioned yesterday also. Web app. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the services we are going to discuss. What I'll be doing. So today I'll be just sending you yesterday notes and today's notes on each service. High level. High level.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. That's fine.
On each service is 3 points. Like example,
Okay.
what this service will do.
Okay.
Why this educated service? It's not like getting into one page or this. It's getting into two lines.
Okay.
So
Okay.
just understand the high level of that service. Okay.
Okay.
Then we'll have one working session tomorrow actually. Let's create one server. Let's create one server from
Okay.
scratch
Okay.
and Once the server creation is done, then let's create one IAM also. Let's start from let's have working sessions from tomorrow itself, Sushil.
Okay, okay. So that it will be from my laptop. I have to create a new account, right? Like once you come.
Yep. That's much better, right? Do you feel same
Yeah,
thing?
yeah, of course, that will be better.
Actually, you want to share your screen, and I'll just need to get you, right?
Yeah. That is helpful. Like if I do it on my own, that will also help.
Yeah, see, that's how people will explain. People will ask me same thing because they don't have time to watch the video and get into the thing, and they
Yeah.
want to see everything real time. That's how that we can do. So let's create an Azure account, set up an Azure account. So in your screen only, we'll create groups, we'll create users, we'll create a servers, we'll deploy the application, we'll host all the services. Okay.
If certain things that is not possible in my account, then you can share your screen and show in your real-time stuff, and I'll take
That's
grab the
that's
screenshot.
completely fine. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I'll be ready with my account as well. So what are the things that we can do on your account? Okay. Few
Sure.
things that we need to do from scratch that I'll show to you. Okay.
Definitely.
See, if it is something set upping on your end, right? It is like a scratch. You can't
Yes.
call me, because in my account, definitely, there is some past resources are running. Okay.
Right.
It is not something like a scratch. But when you work with you on your account, it is completely, from scratch you'll set up.
Yes. Understood. Yeah.
Okay.
Perfect. Yeah.
Yeah, thanks, Shushil. I just want to have like this session only. So I'll be
Definitely.
sending you this complete services overview and studies notes. Give me like some time. So once I figure, I think Azure is up. Maybe I just need to look into a few things there, and we'll have a session tomorrow, a working session.
Perfect. We'll do that. Yeah. Yeah.
Thanks, Shushil. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Dinesh, one question. So that I
Yeah.
think Priyanka shared that one PDF with me with the topics. You also have the topic with you, or she only sent it to me?
I think it has with me
PDF.
also.
Okay, you have it right. That's what I thought. Okay. That's fine.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. See you tomorrow then. Yeah. Bye.
Thank you.